Two villains, Grundy and Silver Banshee, escape Arkham Asylum and enter Gotham City on Halloween night. They quickly run into trouble and steal a car from three friends dressed as heroes. They are chased by police, who are no match for Silver Banshee's screams. Green Arrow shoots at them as they drive by, so she screams destruction at him and Nightwing, too. Batman joins in the pursuit, driving the Batmobile, and manages to evade her attack. But she slows him down by screaming onto the ceiling of a tunnel, causing chunks of concrete to fall and block his path. Scarecrow shows up to mentally torment Green Arrow and criticize Grundy and Banshee for getting into shenanigans. Batman finally gets through the roadblock and meets with Green Arrow. Red Robin joins them and they find residue from Scarecrow's fear gas. They are surprised to learn that Silver Banshee, Scarecrow, and Grundy are all working together on Halloween. A billboard announces that Cyborg will be the guest of honor at a Gotham Museum event, while cops patrol the city looking for the escaped villains. Go-Go is playing a Batman virtual reality game when his coworker, Anna, starts attacking him. While hiding from her and laying low, he discovers the real Anna's unconscious body. He barely escapes the imposter's clutches before taking shelter in a locked room. He races to use the security computer to signal Batman. As soon as the imposter Anna breaks down the door and grabs hold of Go-Go, Batman arrives to save him. Imposter Anna is revealed to be Clayface, who shoves Go-Go in his clay mush and jumps out the 9th-story window, flying with molded wings. Batman pursues until they are on the ground, and Clayface throws a vehicle in Batman's path, causing an accident and distracting to escape. Cyborg is testing his mechanical abilities, taking to flight with ease. His father, Dr. Stone, gives him training targets, and he proves he has excellent aim. Police Commissioner Gordon arrives to speak with Cyborg and gives him security footage to repair. An artificial intelligence research lab owned by Dr. Ivo was broken into. He completed an ultra-intelligent computer that can act and think for itself, which would make for a tempting prize. After repairing the footage, Cyborg reveals that Scarecrow and Silver Banshee were there. Cyborg calls Batman to tell him what he's learned. Batman assumes that they'd be working for someone else in this case. Security guards discuss what to order for dinner when Grundy knocks on the door, and then their heads. He enters the lab and is met by 5 armed men. Their guns do nothing against him, and he leaves them in a pile on the floor, stealing the atomic power plant's large battery. Nightwing arrives on the scene and calls Batman to report what he's seeing. While Batman races there, Grundy loads the battery into the Joker's ice cream truck. Nightwing attempts to stop them, but gets caught up in a fight with Lundy while the Joker escapes. The Joker sees a robot wolf and Batman pursuing his truck, but the wolf transforms into Batman's motorcycle. Grundy rides away from Nightwing on a scooter, falling straight off a ledge and into Batman's path, causing his motorcycle to swerve out of control and off a bridge. The Joker spins back around to pick up his accomplice, and even gives him a kiss on the cheek. Go-Go wakes up as a prisoner to a group of villains. Clayface, Grundy, Joker, Scarecrow, and Silver Banshee are all working together. The Joker asks for Go-Go's help to complete a giant practical joke on Gotham. Red Robin is playing Go-Go's video game while Batman tries to figure out what the 4 villains are up to. Alfred brings them lunch and reminds Batman of the gala event at the museum that Bruce Wayne should attend. At the gala, an older woman talks to Bruce and Cyborg about the magical Inca energy gem, rhodochrosite, that Cyborg discovered. The stone is an excellent conductor of energy. Bruce speaks with Oliver and Dick about the museum's security, anticipating the theft of the energy-conducting gem. Before the speech is even concluded, the Joker appears on stage and the museum dinosaur comes to life. It terrorizes the gala attendees while the Joker steals the Inca gem. He escapes on his bike with the rest of the Boo crew riding in the car they stole. Batman and Nightwing pursue in the Batmobile while Red Robin and Cyborg fly up close and personal. Red Robin is struck by Silver Banshee's screams, but manages to catch up right before Cyborg is taken away by flying Clayface. All power in the city is shut off at Joker's command, bringing the chase to a screeching halt. Batman, Nightwing, Green Arrow, and Red Robin gather together in the dark street. Batman's metal wolf laughs hauntingly as if it's infected with a virus. They notice that Cyborg is missing because he's been kidnapped and infected with the Joker's virus. The Joker dresses like a king to address the citizens of Gotham, explaining that he now has control over all the electronic devices and he'll be making all the rules. Grundy is the new sheriff of the city. Clayface and Silver Banshee aren't given important jobs, but Scarecrow announces that he'll allow people use of their belongings for a short while if they report any hero sightings. The heroes lay low, using a generator for lights and old-fashioned thinking to put together clues, and find the villains' hideout. They deduce that they're taking up shelter in an abandoned fairgrounds building on the old Gotham Pier. The Joker has had enough of his team's constant bickering and leaves. Batman and Red Robin stand on the roof and signal Green Arrow to shoot a gas-emitting arrow inside. The villains come out and chase after him, while Red Robin sneaks inside. He avoids falling for Clayface's impersonation of Batman and discovers Cyborg frozen in a container and Go-Go still tied up. Clayface stops Red Robin from escaping with Go-Go. Green Arrow remarks on Silver Banshee's big mouth before he gets away. Nightwing is caught in a house of mirrors while Red Robin battles with Clayface, and when he shapeshifts into another Go-Go, Red Robin asks a video game question. When Clayface fails to answer, Nightwing brings him down. Batman outsmarts Grundy in the Love Boat ride by electrocuting him. Silver Banshee searches for the unarmed Green Arrow, but he's filled his quiver with baseballs and takes her down easily. Scarecrow ends up running scared of Nightwing, who proves to be stronger mentally, but the major battle begins when the Joker returns. He has control over Cyborg and the hero's vehicles. Nightwing hooks onto the Batplane, while Batman grabs onto the roof of the Batmobile as it drives down the pier. The Metal Wolf chases Green Arrow away while the Joker breaks his accomplices free. Red Robin gives Go-Go a hoverboard to escape on. Cyborg aims for Go-Go, and then Red Robin, even though he's able to tell him he doesn't want to be doing it. Nightwing gasps for air as the flying mobile flies him nearly to space before he manages to disable it and freefall thousands of feet, grappling to swing under a bridge and skip across the water. He survives, commenting on his dislike for surfing. Batman is clinging to the rogue Batmobile until it sends him flying and fires at him. The only escape seems to be underground, where he throws out his Batclaw to jab into the bottom of the car as it flies past. The car spills out a trail of oil that Batman ignites to set his own car on fire. Green Arrow skates down an old wooden coaster track and continues jumping from place to place to keep a good lead on the Metal Wolf. He is finally able to shoot down a heavy object from above, strong enough to crush the dog. The others have no choice but to electrocute Cyborg as he stands in water. He falls to the ground, sizzling. They wonder if he's okay, and Batman announces that they are taking him to the hospital. Meanwhile, Joker's virus will be ready to conquer the world in just 10 hours. Go-Go is taken to the Batcave, and he talks about potentially being able to get the computer working again with an AI. The Joker gives a broadcast to talk about the parade happening in his honor that very night. In the background of the Joker's TV appearance, they find the AI they need in order to hack into the virus on the mainframe. Sheriff Grundy tells the police force to be on the lookout for Batman and his friends. Batman enters the virtual world and finds himself in a desert. The Joker starts messing with him in the fake world. Meanwhile, the citizens are probably just pretending to have a splendid time at the parade, being forced to celebrate the Joker. The police torment Sheriff Grundy with false alarm Batman sightings. Batman mentally creates a T-Rex fighting machine to aid him in the virtual battle. The police force successfully captures Sheriff Grundy after he runs out of rocket ammo. One by one, the villains are taken down in the parade. Clayface is tricked into mixing with cement and becomes a statue mid-hammer swing. Batman gains unexpected control of Joker's virtual world, turning the Joker's clones into Batman. Cyborg is still fighting against the virus's control. Green Arrow and Nightwing try to encourage him by telling him he's more than a robot, but it doesn't work. As soon as the countdown reaches 0, there's a malfunction and the Joker turns around to see Batman. Cyborg is back to himself, but the Joker isn't done yet and announces he has another transmitter. He also releases his surprise Mecha Joker to keep them busy and stop them from finding it. The heroes go to the History Museum to bring out a tank, motorcycle, and old fighter plane. Mecha Joker is no match for even antique military vehicles, but the Joker still escapes in a flying suit to continue on his global virus mission. In the pursuit, Batman figures out that Cyborg is being used as the transmitter and has the energy gem with him. Batman is also able to scan the Joker's suit to determine it's a stolen Wayne Industry suit. Go-Go remotely instructs Cyborg to punch the suit in the central core with the gem, so that it causes a malfunction. The Joker explodes within the suit, and the heroes win again. The Boo crew is captured and sent back to Arkham Asylum. The Joker wanders off, complaining that he's not ruling as king of the world. He contemplates his future and likes the idea of owning a toy store.